to Super Pat World. It is time for some Mario Maker 2. Hello, Khan. I see you over on the vertical. Big shout out to Khan. Hey, you're on YouTube as well. What's going on, Peter? Nice to see you. Hello, Ty. Good afternoon, David. All set on Facebook. What's going on, Kyle with an A? Dash of this and that. It's a good recipe, Super Trucker J. What's up, Dave? Hello, MLG, over on the vertical. What's going on, Comic Sand 92? Over on TikTok. I am just getting the stream set up on every platform, almost done. We're starting off with Shell's Paradise. That is where we will begin. Make sure you double tap the screen, hit that like button for me. What's going on, Balin? What was the total for St. Jude? Let's see. If I go to the screen, 210 at the last second. The amazing Joy came through with a $100 donation, so we're really 310. And huge shout out to you, Joy. I don't often see you, so I typically try to wait till I see you in the chat to shout you out, but in this case I'm shouting you out right now, even though you might never hear it. Big shout out to Joy. Thank you for being so generous to such an awesome cause. Super Trucker J pre-ordered Mario Galaxy bundle. There you go. Enjoy it. Check out my buddy Super Trucker J. A great streamer and a great guy. All right, you ready for some Mario? You ready? What's going on, Spoon? What's going on, Jess? Thank you so much for the heart and the share. Showing me you care. There it is over on the vertical. We're going to Shell's Paradise. Very, very good indication on this level. Perfect. Perfecto. Oh, great indication for that catch. I was trying to decide if I should aim for the right or the left side of the shell. I chose correctly, but my momentum was already cooked. Like that. This is great. This is actually really great. They even indicated that there was ground. Oh! I thought I was going to catch something at the first coin. What's up, Adam? Some Mario. There you go. Go into a little Mario world here. Very cool the way this timing works out. This is a pretty creative shell level. Oh, the 1-up's just falling from the sky. Just fallen from the sky. A great level to start with, Balin. What's going on, Ray Ray? What is going on? It's Thursday. Thanks for the GG, Jess. It is Thursday. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Ray Ray. What's up, Chauvin? How you doing, Mary? Thanks, Balin. What do we have here? Okay, a little platforming challenge. Very cool design. Almost there. Almost Friday, Adam. We're almost there. Ba-doop-ba-doo. Aha. It's blocking the thwomp. This is awesome. Wow. Pretty great. Pretty great stuff here. It's a nostalgic song. Great level. Take a screenshot if you like what you see, chat. I'd love for you to try it. Thanks for the follow, Juan. Good evening, Mary. Ain't no party like a patty boy party. That's right, Robbie. What's up, William? You got the honor of meeting Big Red Boy yesterday. He is one of the greatest of the greats. Big shout out, Big Red Boy. Great, but tough levels. Perfectly said, Super Trucker J. Thanks, Ray Ray, Mary, Super Trucker J, and Alex. Good evening, Mary. Well, what's up, Tana? I had a unfortunate thing happen today, chat. I'll tell you about it. On the way to work, my car, I kind of have a beta of a car. Like, it's kind of beat up. It's an Oldsmobile. It's nothing fancy. And so it always is kind of not driving that great. It drives well enough that it gets from point A to point B, but there's always, like, it's shaking a little bit here. The tire's not holding pressure. The brakes aren't that great. Like, all that. It's kind of the norm. But today, I started hearing a sound the whole time. The whole time the engine was running and the car was moving, it was making a very weird sound. So I said, you know what? I'm going to ask AI. And you know what? I prompted AI. I said, here's what's going on with my car. Ask me some clarifying questions to get relevant information from me and then assess the situation. And it figured out that it was my rotors and potentially calipers, and that it was dangerous enough that I should get it taken care of sooner than later. Within a week, worst case scenario, days, best case scenario. So I said, you know what? It's early. It's the very beginning of the day. I'd only been at work like an hour. I said, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's drop it off at the mechanic, and then I'll be able to Uber back to work, then Uber to the mechanic at the end of the day. And I was thinking $200 worst case scenario. Altogether, the money spent today ended up being $875. Wait, I just played this one. $875 from the sky, chat. Just from the sky. One thing, you know, you get the unexpected, $150 bill or this. But $875 from the sky. just feels so discouraging. It feels so discouraging, chat, and I know many of you have been there with the random car issues and such. And the nature of it is it's part of owning a car, part of the upkeep. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. What's going on, Rook? What work did they do? Well, they had to replace the rotors and the calipers in the back. There's a whole laundry list. And I want to assure you with this. The mechanic I go to, I've been going to for like 20 years, and is a family friend. I've been to weddings with them. So I truly, one of the blessings is that I don't have to worry about getting scammed with them, which, that is so brutal. To have to drop a car off and cross your fingers and hope the mechanic's going to treat you right. I can assure you that in this case, they did not overcharge me or do anything extra. They are right on the money in that way. But I'm just a bad representation of trying to convey exactly what they did, because I'm not very good with cars. Look at this. Ray had to spend $2,000 on cars. That's even more than $875, Ray. I'm so sorry to hear it. You cannot take a car into a shop without having a $500 bill. Yeah, I know what you mean, Alex. I know what you mean. The necessary evil, exactly, Robbie. That's the reality. That is the reality. If you're going to own a car, you better be ready to upkeep it. And again, typically, I feel like it comes at you a couple $100 at a time. But jumping to $875, I just couldn't. I'm still trying to. I'm trying to accept it in a way. I don't know how to express what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that it is what it is. I guess here's a better way to say it. When you have to spend a bunch of money and you get, like, let's say you're buying a dishwasher. You don't have a dishwasher, and then you buy a dishwasher and get it installed, all that. You've spent hundreds of dollars, but from that point in history forward, you now have a dishwasher. So there's a huge benefit that came with that cost. Whereas I hate stuff like home repair or car repair, because what exists before you pay the money and what exists after is essentially the same. In the context of, I woke up today with a car that was able to drive me to work, and then $875 later, I still had a car that was able to drive me to work. Do you see what I'm saying? But it's not the full story. The full story is it was a dangerous car that was making it to work. But, okay. I'm sorry. I don't know how I ended up going on this long about it. I apologize. What's up, Em? I see you over there on Facebook. Just bought a car 3 months ago. Got hit with over 4,000 in repairs. Well, there it is. Over the last 2 months. Needless to say, it's going bye-bye. Bro, it is just not right. Do I have vehicle inspections in Massachusetts? We do, Super Trucker J. The brakes on your Ram were $1,250. Over $1,000 for the brakes, Dave. And it's John's 39th birthday. Hold on, John. Let me grab the guitar. Okay, this one's for John. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, John, on your 39th birthday. Last birthday in the 30s. John, I hope it is amazing. You're just getting started, my friend. It's going to get up and up from here. It's only up from here. Big shout out to John. Big 39. I hope it is the best of your life. What's going on, Jungle? We got Jungle Mutt over on Twitch. Shout out to you, Jungle_Mutt. It's quite a name. It's a lot to process, Rob. You ain't kidding. Hey, I did help Joanna. Talking car repair. Yes, Jungle, exactly. There we go. Thanks for showing that birthday love to John. Sorry I got behind in the chat. I rambled for too long. I got in my head. David said, that sounds about right. If you had the caliper, does it too. It's just the pads of the road as the caliper sounds right. Yeah. And the thing is, $875, I'm including the how much it cost to Uber back. So that was the total cost for today. The actual, it was like $800 for the car repair itself. Thank you, Barry, Dave, Laz. There we go. Shout out Super Trucker J. Thank you, Clumsy. Thanks, Alex Balin, showing that birthday love. Sounds like the job was brake pads, rotors, and calipers. Exactly. Which also means brake flush, typically plus all the labor. However, it got worse, it could turn into hubs, wheels, bearings. It could get out of control fast. And that's the thing, Adam. I knew that whatever it was going to cost, it was way better to do it today than to roll the dice and even go another week and have it get even worse and even more expensive. I've learned that's not the way to do it either. So shout out to Adam, who knows what he's talking about. Unlike me, who knows nothing. There we go. Thanks for showing that birthday love in the chat. There you go. Jungle Butt wishes you were 39. Interesting. I wonder if that means you're really young or really old. I probably shouldn't say really old. I don't mean it in an insulting way. In any case, I should just quit while I'm ahead. What's going on, Susie? Super Trucker J wishes you in your 30s. There we go, Jungle. You typically do your own repairs. Family has a shop, so that definitely helps. Yeah, you ain't kidding, Jungle. There we go. And that's it. Thank you, Jess. We had to get it fixed. Drive safely. Sally's dad is a mechanic. That's amazing. And Kiwi, you too. Big shout out to Kiwi. Came through with some support. Thank you to anyone who supports me in any way. You watch the stream. You like the stream.
You are amazing. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support.
Okay. Sorry about chat. I kept going back and forth of if I even wanted to. I knew that if I started talking about it, I was going to go on and on about it because it's like boiling inside. But I'm glad I did. Thanks for hearing me out. I was just one. Yeah. We actually got some pretty great Kaiserlovs. Thank you, Kiwi. And yeah, thank you, Wendy. We did great for St. Jude. That was very well indicated. As was that. I hope I'm not too late. I am. You got a buddy with a pole barn and 2 lifts. You can go over there with your car. I've never heard of a pole barn. I don't know what that is. Almost saved it. And yeah, big shout. Thank you so much to everyone who donated to St. Jude yesterday. And a special shout out to Joy once again. Wrong way. So much more affordable that way, as long as it's not electrical engine overhaul or transmission. There you go, Jungle. I think the pole barn is what lifts up the car. Oh. I've always wanted to know car stuff, like mechanic-y stuff, but I don't. I don't know any of it. Ooh. I am clueless. I struggled to get my rearview mirror reattached. That's the level of competence I'm working with over here, chat. So do with that what you will. It's basically a big barn that's separated in half. Okay. All right, chat. All right. I've been at my job over a year now. Over a year. Back to full time. Wow, it's like all Kaiser. Not a complaint. You can change the oil and the tires. That's about it. Hey, changing the oil is awesome, Sally. Huge props to you. You traded car knowledge for everything else repair knowledge. Okay, that's interesting. A big 2,000 square foot barn in 2 sections. Your former piano teacher's self-taught mechanic. She was able to replace her own head gasket when it went kaboom on her. Wow. And an amazing pianist. You get a big shout out to her. Now that's a Machiavellian, no, not Machiavellian. What's the word that means you do a bunch of stuff? Like you're good at a bunch of stuff. Machiavellian is ends justify the means, right? I'm out of my element here. See how funny I do mechanical stuff and how things work, in which I had the skill on games. Don't I have the great skill in that area? Fair enough, Adam. We can trade. Or maybe what if we could just like switch for a day or something? Jack of all trades, master of none. That's a good one. Jack of all trades. This shout out to you, Fairly Dog Parents. Does vacation time start to accrue? No, Jess. This is the rough part for me. Vacation. I did not manage my vacation bank well. This is my first time having a vacation bank in the way that I did. And I've used it basically all. And what's worse is I only ended up taking like 2 days off. Most of the time, it was to leave an hour or two early. I'd say 70% of my vacation time went to leaving early. So yeah, I did not manage it well. And so I'm basically stuck until January. As far as when I get when I get a refresher. So that Renaissance man, yes, Mike. I said Machiavellian. That's what I'm looking for. She's a Renaissance woman. That's where they were doing all the different things at once. Thank you, Mike. Okay. Oh my gosh, what in the world is that? Jack of all trades and a master of none. Better than being a master of one. Yeah, the rest of that. There we go. The rest of that is important. Okay. Yeah, Jess, I did not do it right. I oftentimes have to learn the hard way. I oftentimes in life have to learn the hard way. Oh, that was good too. Not educated enough. The only way I knew that, I remember that from grade school. I really enjoyed learning about the Renaissance, but apparently not so much to remember what it's called. Oh, what's up, Misha? It's great to see you. How you been? You feeling back to normal? Although, what is normal, right? What even is normal? They say it's just a setting on your dryer. Normal is just a setting on your dryer. She can make her own clothes and cook gourmet food? Who is this lady? So envious of her skills. She sounds amazing. She could fix a car, play piano, make her own clothes, and cook gourmet? This is unreal. I didn't even know people like that were still out there. That's incredible. Your Michigan public school education didn't go that advanced. Okay, that's fair. This was, see, I didn't like history class, generally speaking, but there were a couple things that really stood out to me. And that was one of them. Learn about the Renaissance was definitely a good one. Thanks, Alex and Mary. What's up, Kay Borowski? Totally understandable. That's very, very kind of you. Usually you have to learn the hard way a couple times before it sets in. Well, to say that's relatable would be an understatement, unfortunately. Wow, No Angles is apparently taking over the top 10. This is the 3rd or 4th level from them. Okay. She's your favorite teacher. I had to stop taking lessons due to the hand pain. Oh. Well, you know what? Yeah, I guess it is what it is. Oh, I was afraid I needed that shell again. Oh, gosh. Did that wrong. Your blood pressure today after your procedure got low. 89/69. 86/69. So you had to watch longer, but you feel fine. Okay, that's good, Super Trucker J. Misha, somewhat. Found out I have 2 more months before I can go back to work. Plus a minor issue, but it is well. It will work itself out. Staying positive. Misha, you have one of the most impressive attitudes of anyone I've ever met. So I got to give a massive shout out to Misha. An inspiration to me. Someone who I think is incredible. So big shout out to Misha. What's going on, Frank? I see you over on TikTok now. You're switching sides. Big shout out to Frank. A Facebook viewer for a long time. And now he's gone to the dark side. How did that work? Oh my goodness. We got a Yosh. We've got a Yosh. And Sally came through on PayPal, having a bad guy day. Sally, thank you so much for being so kind and generous to me. And you are one of the ultimate regulars too, Sally. Very grateful for your encouragement and support. Big shout out to you, Sally.
You are amazing. Thanks for the support.
Good encouragement to Misha M. Thanks, Simon, Alex, Anthony Clumsy, Mary Munir. The healing vibes. There you go, J-Man. Welcome to the dark side. We have cookies. Thanks for the GG, Frank. What's going on, Lewis? Well, you've all already made me feel better. So thank you. I appreciate you big time. Here's the other part of what was really throwing me off today is how can I explain this in a way that's not going to go on forever? Okay, I've got it. I have a bunch of files that I've created in the course of the past year or so. And as of today, I was unable to access them. And I had to go through an IT ticket trying to regain access. And there's a chance I'm never regaining access to them. Which is very bad news. Not the ultimate worst news. Like, not job-ruining news. But definitely job annoying, make things much more difficult than they need to be. So it's just the past. It's just been a weird time. You know what I mean, chat? You know, it's one of those things where one thing at a time feels easy to deal with, but then sometimes it just keeps on piling on. Keeps on piling on. Ah! Thank you, Super Trucker J. You're all too kind. Appreciate you, Super Trucker J.
You are amazing.
Domino's
Thanks
Kickball.
for the support.
Thanks for the support.
Okay, Frank, staying on. You almost took the dog out. Feel like that today at work. There you go, Lewis. Shout out to my boy Lewis going through it. We're going to make it, chat. We're all going to make it. One way or another. Because I certainly am not shy. This doesn't look right. I'm certainly not shy to admit when I'm upset or when something's bothering me, this or that. But you notice, I'm still here, chat. I'm still trying. And I hope that, especially any of you that struggle with mental health or just going through tough times, I hope, if nothing else, you can look at me and say, hey, this guy is out of his mind. He's clearly crazy. But he doesn't give up. I'm still streaming 5 years later. What do we got now? 50 viewers, which is awesome in one sense, but it's a small fraction of what it used to be. But I'm still not giving up. I'm stubborn in a good way. So also in a bad way. But I hope that some of you can take something from that and say, hey, you know what? If this guy ain't giving up, he's still trying. I can at least keep trying. And that's what I'd want to encourage you with, Jet. Just keep trying. You may not get it right the 10th time, the 20th time, but if you're willing, oh, that's how it works. If you're willing to keep trying, you still got a shot. That's part of my mindset, is as long as you're in the game, you've got a shot. And that sounds obvious, but there's actually some powerful truth in there. Things might be real bad for you right now for a lot of very real reasons. I'm not pretending that's not the case. But with that said, there's still hope for you. Whatever it is you're going through out there, chat, I promise you, even if it don't feel like it, there is hope for you. There's hope for you in the situation you're in, even or especially when it doesn't feel like it. And for some people like me, that can just feel like empty words, depending on your current mental state. But I promise you it isn't. It isn't empty words. I mean that wholeheartedly. Whatever it is you're going through, hope still exists. Oftentimes, the most hopeless situations, or I should say, the situations that feel the most hopeless are often the times when it's most important to maintain some amount of hope. Hope is very powerful because it enables you to keep trying. And that's what it's all about, chat. You got to keep on trying. It's okay to fail. It's okay to get it wrong. Okay to be depressed. Okay to get upset. Just not okay to give up. So hang in there. It sounds easy. Sometimes it ain't. But it's worth it. And there is hope, even if you can't feel it right now. I can promise you that. Totally Domino's at Waters Pizza. That's a good point, Super Trucker J. Good old Domino's. You let your password expire while you were on vacation. I had to deal with that when I returned. That is not a good welcome back, J-Man. Thank you, That's very sweet of you. There you go. Thank you, Misha, jumping in there, too. Thanks for the GG, Alex, Mary, Munir. Great indication there, J-Man. What helps you the most when you're depressed? Well, I have a strong rule around here, I'm sure many of you have noticed, about religion and politics staying out. But if I'm going to answer the question honestly, the thing that carries me through the most when I'm in the darkest place is, for me, Jesus. I'm a Christian, and for me, that is the honest answer, is the darkest times in my life. That has been the source of getting back on track. And I'll just leave it at that, because again, my goal here is not to preach. I've gone out of my way this whole 5 years to be careful, to respect all the different beliefs out there, because I do, from the bottom of my heart. And I never want this to be a place where you feel like I'm trying to get you to think like me or believe what I believe. But I think it's a valid question. So there you go, TJ. Shout out to you. You know, a role model. Emotional regulation. Nice. Recognize it's okay to not be okay. That's true. Get the support you need. Too often doesn't get talked about. And I agree with that wholeheartedly, Clumsy. That's definitely a big motivating factor. Thanks, M. Joanna, Peter. There you go, Spoon. And thank you, Frank. Came through with the GGs. And thank you, Lewis. Encouraged me over on TikTok. Sorry I missed you over there, bro. And thank you, Jess. The resilience. Just got home. Listen, lurking. Sorry about the cat. Things are rough. Lots of love and prayers to you as always. Thank you, Erica. Everybody check out Double Star Mom 35. One of the best in the business. Oh, and Kiwi had a nice message there, too, on the vertical. Fix the statement. Thanks, Kiwi. So there you go, people. There you go. Tight timer. Oh, my gosh. I think I'm going to skip this one. Not because it's bad, but I think it's the kind of grindy thing that it's not in the right zone for it. The Shelmet Castle. And so I was planning on doing I was planning on doing Hollow Knight today. But I switched to Mario Maker when I wasn't in the right zone. But I do hope to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, maybe an early one. Hey, what's up, Scott? I've been doing super expert runs and actually really enjoying it. What's up, Coffee, on TikTok? Okay, shout out Super Trucker J, similar experience. Shout out to my boy Super Trucker J. All right, here we go. Was that right? Nope. And there's the checkpoint. We got it next try. What's up, DeWald? Nice to see you. Okay, do it right this time, Pat. The correct order. Well, thank you for the likes, Double Star. And Double Star is going to get me back into the VR world, which is actually very appreciated. There's a game that I love in VR. Hey. But it has the least family-friendly name I could even imagine. Hey, thanks for the follow, Lori. We won't count that one. The order of operations. There it is. We got it done. It has the least family-friendly name I can imagine. Well, I guess I shouldn't put it to that extreme. The game is called, I'll just say it, it's called Pistol Whip, which, again, not the ideal thing I want to be saying on stream, but I want to at least make clear what it is. It's a rhythm game. It's a rhythm game where you have to take out the enemies to the beat of the music. And it is easily one of the most fun rhythm games I've ever played, and I love rhythm games. Did I already play this level? This part does feel familiar, TJ. That feels familiar. And I think I remember having to stay left there. So I think I probably played it on the other account. Oh, there we go. Almost. It's very cool, though. Have you played Crypt of the Necro Dancer? No, but I've heard that's a very popular rhythm game. But anyways, what I was trying to share is... Oh, Double Star is also a fan of that game. She's giving me a run for my money. I had a lot of good records that I no longer have. Oh. But in a fun way, not in like a... Oh no! How you like me now? Very cool. Awesome level. I've heard this new monetization on Facebook. Really? Someone said check it out. I don't know what would be different. I'll have to look into that, Scott. That would be good news. Spoon, you like that game? What a name for a game. I know. Ironic that it would be one of my favorite games ever. But I've hesitated to even say the words on stream because, again, it feels kind of extreme. But, again, whatever. I instantly am rebutting myself in my head because, I mean, by itself, it's not like it's a rated R situation. It's only relative to my own stream rules. That's the kind of phrase that if someone used in the chat, I would definitely be like, what in the world's going on here? But ultimately, it's not that bad. But it's all relative. It's all relative. It wasn't easy. I haven't played in ages. It took me this long to get all the records. Now you have literally all of my records, so I gotta get them back. Oh my gosh, what in the world do we have here? Oh my gosh, I didn't know what was gonna happen. How you liking Hollow Knight? I love Hollow Knight. That's why it's so ironic I haven't played it much since getting it. I've only done like 3 streams. What's up, Midnight? But I've wanted to. There's just been some strange issues in the way. I think it's a full Z jump. Thank you, Jess. I see you on the vertical. Okay, here it is. Facebook shifting to unified content. Oh, yeah. I got that. I actually make less now. I went from making like $50 a month from Facebook ads and stuff to like 20. This is very cool. This level crate always comes through with the wild stuff. Wow. That's not it. You started the first one. Want to finish it before you do Silk Song? Okay, nice. Oops. I don't think you do it for the money. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Oh, on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, at this point. At this point, I'm just stubbornly still posting everywhere. What? I changed something. Here we go. That's a Z. This doesn't seem really. It seems like a nightmare. This level. It's actually really fun, Mark. The Mark 21. What's the nightmare part is that shell that doesn't want to keep going. Am I doing something to ruin that shell? There we go. I didn't see the twirl. Okay, this is awesome. It's very cool and very well indicated, which is a great combo for me. We're getting the hang of it now. Uh-oh. Very cool. The level. I hear you, Mark 21. Oh. So it sinks into the lava. That's what happens to the shell when it goes away. Whoa. That was incredible. Hey, thanks for the hot Rev. Incredible, incredible level. Very, very well indicated. Great design. That was awesome. BC. Whoever this level creator is, I think they've had over 100 levels. I think they have multiple accounts. If not, just every single one of their levels has been in popular. Because I swear I've seen them 100 times. And if you didn't know, 100 is the limit. You can only upload 100 levels per account. But look at every level's got hundreds, if not thousands, of people there. Right down the line. Now look at anything older. Look at all the thousands. Now we're averaging 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. What's your stats here? Yeah, look at 11,000 maker points. 14,000 likes. That is out of control. What do you have the heart in? In maker points. Okay, I can see why. Okay, and you don't play any endless. Very interesting. Relatively low numbers here. So they must just be primarily a level creator, that they don't really play the game much. Which is really interesting with how great the levels are. Don't go past Mario World special levels of Mario 3 difficulty. That's fair, Mark. You play the Super World of all music levels. Hey, that's always a good time. Can't touch the rhythm accuracy percentages. Fair enough, Erica. Hey, what's up, Vico Gaming? This is a great streamer. Check him out. Vico Gaming over on TikTok, Twitch, all around. Did I play Panga level on Populars? No. But he's got a level up on Popular? Are we talking about Popular Super Expert? Oh, it's literally the next one. Made for Kaizo Coliseum. Hold on now. You know, I've never beaten a Panga level. I've always been too intimidated to even begin a Panga level. And I know that there's typically some hidden blocks in there, which can kind of grind my gears a bit. But Panga is one of my favorite Mario streamers. I've probably watched Panga. It's definitely in the top 3 of most time watched. Panga, Ryukai, and Dashi. Oh, gosh. Oh, I did beat the shell training level. That's true. I think I need that shell. this. Bop, bop. Oh, I not only need the shell, I need to hit it there. Okay. You watch them make this on Kaizo Coliseum. Oh my gosh, I have to set it up differently. There we go. What? Vico said I didn't like it. I beat it, but I suffered a lot. Oh no. So perhaps I should save this. Oh, rapid fire. Oh, they don't stop. Okay. I did that wrong. Oh, I was supposed to switch to a spin jump. Versus multiple doors. Yeah, pick a path, Mark. I really don't enjoy that. Mike, send for more Mario Wonder. The content, I am interested. I'm interested in. I'm also interested in the DK new stuff. Are you doing a charity? Donate to. Nice, Super Trucker J. You saw the Dashy back to Mario Maker 2? I saw that he has a new video. I still haven't watched it, Peter. What's up, Torkall? Suggested I eat 70 Big Macs. I could not even finish 2. But I could enjoy 1. But that would be too many. You know, I think I'll give this 1 or 2 more tries, but I think I'll save this. I'll start the stream with this. Oh gosh. Right door second, so there is a troll situation. Oh, how you like that little maneuver? How you like me now? Oh no! Okay, 2 more tries. Ray believe. Have you had the snack wrap at McDonald's? I have not. But I know that's a very popular item. I think that's the strat to get by that. Okay, now we know what's going on here. It's like this, then a Z. Oh, and here's the double doors. Oh my gosh, we got a Chicky. Ooh, we got a Yoshi. I think I gotta lose Yoshi. I think I'm gonna stick to what I said. It has a couple checkpoints. I think I'm gonna stick to what I said. I want to save this and do it right. I want to eat and get this day sorted out and go to bed early. But I really you really did turn the day around for me here, chat, with all your encouragement and support. So thank you. Hopefully back tomorrow, maybe with Hollow Knight, but I'm gonna be very tempted to play this level instead. Get my first real. Although, like Kiwi said, I did do a training level, but this would be my first real Panga level. Maybe I'll start doing more Panga levels. Big shout out Tim Danger. He's beaten a lot of those. Kathy Beef. Oh my gosh. Kathy, is there any chance you have a level I haven't played? I'll close the stream out with that instead. I always hate to end the stream leaving a level I didn't clear. Kathy Beef could be the perfect solution. I have your maker code here. Kathy Beef is one of the best people on planet Earth. No, Kathy Beef is one of the best music level creators in the game. Hey, what's up, Raphael, the score bunny? Let me see here. Let me see. See, from the team music levels, I have a million different listings of Kathy Beef. Deer Hoof is the newest one. Any chance you have the code? I have all of... Oh, there you are. I found it. I'll be back, Panga. I will be back. You know, that'll probably be... Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, chat. I don't know. I do not know. There's Kathy Beef. And there's... Yeah, look at this. How... Okay, am I on the right account? Because I know I've played pretty much all of these. But I must have played it on the other account. But I don't think I've played this. So let's try it. Composer. All right, here's our grand finale. There we go. Oh dear, that's right. And thank you, Vico. Shout out Vico Gaming for bringing up that Penga level. That was unbelievable. I might be too late to the party here. This is awesome, as usual. People, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. The first part's just to warm you up with the one-ups, get you in the zone. Now it really gets going. Now we're really getting going here. I love that. I had a much better sense of the rhythm that time. Good. Oh, okay. That was incredible. That was incredible, Kathy Beef. You're one of the best in the business. What's up, Christian? This is one of my favorite humans on planet Earth. Big shout out to the one and only Christian. One of the greatest to ever do it on Call of Duty. Or a Warzone. He's got a lot of great clips, people. He's got some great clips. Maybe someday I'll post one of Christian's clips on Super Pat World. Give him a little shout out. Big shout out to Christian. All right. Hey, this Squink ATL, another one of the best in the business. They're all coming out. Big shit. Great to see you, Kathy Beef. Great to see you, Squink ATL. Yeah. And thanks for the GG. Kathy Beef, Midnight, Rafaela, M, Super Trucker J, Misha, Erica. That was an awesome level, right, David? There we go. Big shout out to Squink ATL. Thanks, Peter, Joanna, Susie. There we go. Great job, Kathy. What's up, Andy? Glad I got to see you at the end. Beef. So what's for dinner? Okay. People, thank you so much for being here. I hope to catch up with you tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then sometime this weekend. And, hey, and thanks, Vico Gaming. Thanks for bringing up the Panga level. I definitely am going to clear that before the end of the weekend. I shouldn't say definitely, but I would like to. Thank you, Spoon, for being here. Thank you, Rafaela. And thanks again to everyone who donated to St. Jude yesterday. Special shout out to Joy, who donated after the stream. And I appreciate you, people. Thanks for being here. Hope to catch up with you soon. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, or therapist. And try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside, get your headphones in, your favorite music playing. Can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope, believe better days are coming, because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild lefts and rights, ups and downs, twists and turns, traumas and tragedies, and have you feel like, oh my gosh, everything is a complete disaster. Nothing's ever going to be the same without this person, place, or thing. What is the point with all this pain and suffering? It keeps getting worse. It's never getting better. These are valid feelings, but it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions, because the truth is there's some incredible stuff coming your way in your life that you don't know about yet. You couldn't know about yet. And it's very powerful to be able to accept, hey, you know what? I'm very depressed right now. To identify, even more so than accept. I'm really depressed right now. I'm really anxious right now. And as such, I cannot trust my thoughts and conclusions. I can recognize I'm seeing the whole world through the filter of this depression, through the filter of this anxiety, and it can lie to you essentially. And it's a lot easier to detach from those thoughts and conclusions if you can at least recognize you're really depressed, you're really anxious. And I'm not saying that it's just an off switch and oh, now you're happy and everything's great. No, it's not that. I'm not trying to pretend that. But there is a massive difference between being depressed and spiraling and just going all the way down versus being depressed, recognizing you're depressed, and putting the effort in to, at the very least, not spiral. You're allowed to feel bad, you're allowed to feel sad, but you're not doing yourself any favors when you just lean in. You know what a good way to say it is like when you bite the canker sore. You ever had a canker sore in your mouth? And you have to resist the urge to bite it even though it hurts? It's that kind of thing. It's like when you're depressed, it can be so easy to just lean in and think of every horrible thing that's ever happened, everything you don't like about what's happening right now, and it just becomes so overwhelming. That's the spiral thing that I'm trying to help you prevent. Because it's a lot easier to get in front of it and not let yourself go all the way down versus once you've already taken the trip to the bottom, I feel like it's a lot harder to get out of that. I mean, I guess that's true with most things, like a fire. It's a lot easier to prevent a fire than to put a fire out, that kind of idea. So there you go, people. Those are my thoughts. I'm just trying to encourage you. I don't think I have all the answers or that I do everything right, but I do feel like I've been there many times, and I want to encourage you, as someone who's been there many times, to hang in there. Sounds simple. In one way it is. In another ways, it is anything but simple. So hope to catch up with you soon. Thanks for being here. Thanks again for all of your encouragement and support towards me over the past 5 years. It's crazy to think it's been that long now. So thanks, chat. Hope to catch up with you soon. Until then, and don't forget to follow Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me, which is quite a few of them at this point. I'm streaming to 15 of them right now, so shout out to everyone on any platform. Big special shout out to the lurkers out there. Appreciate you big time. And I don't often get an opportunity to shout out the lurkers, so that's why whenever I think of it, I try to say it. Because, the nature of being a lurker is there's no way to address you. In any case, we're really rambling at this point. Thanks for being here. Hope to catch up with you soon. Until then, have an amazing rest of your Thursday night. And we're almost to Friday, chat. We're almost there.